Don't you just love seeing those gooner VTubers get outed? You know, in the Big 25 especially. Um, Cinder, what's going on with them? You might be wondering. Well, multiple things. First of all, they're just kind of getting exposed for being a jerk. And the reason I'm recording this video at like 5 in the morning on May the 5th, 2025, is because usually these dramas go mainstream after I read about it. That always happens. The Mr. Beast drama, I read about it like I want to say like a week before it actually went mainstream. So I need to record this video and get it out within the next week before this actually goes mainstream and like all the major commentary YouTubers start talking about this. Because genuinely, I would imagine they would talk about this, and reasonably so. This is a pretty big drama. Actually, not gonna lie. Cinder. What have they done? First of all, who is Cinder? They're a VTuber. And if you're wondering what a VTuber is, well, it's a VTuber by definition is a virtual YouTuber. Basically, they use an anime character usually. Doesn't need to be an anime character. They could use a cartoon character, but it's usually anime style. And yeah, like he's done videos on VTuber before. We might have actually done a few. There's actually gotcha VTubers as well. Like Let's Lendy is a good example. Poacher has model. I have a PNG model, which isn't exactly a VTuber, but it's kind of close. But what has Cinder done exactly? Well, besides the fact that she's just kind of a YouTuber that people like. I'm not gonna act brain rotted in a Big 25. I don't want to. I refuse to. But she is quite literally a YouTuber that you would that is like known for. I guess it's more like a simp trap. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to explain it without going brain rotted. Anyways, let's just get into the video because we need to talk about what she's done. First of all, I just want to talk about this. The Cinder situation is getting crazier. And it shows a screenshot of Trump, me and Cinder, and he shows the Google Doc. This is Cinder's manager, redacted. Before we get into any of this, and she was basically manipulating an artist. That's the basic overview of this. I mean, Cinder was doing it too. I'm like the majority of these screenshots are going to be revolving the manager. Reading the DMs in order without the emotional tone from the individual docs, you may get a different perspective on the situation. I have reviewed the documents and videos to create a timeline and event. If you wish to review the individual documents, they will be located in the left under tabs and outlines. However, I strongly encourage you first examine the timeline. So Noah's leaked a DM between herself, redacted, and Shy Lily. The DM was about Shy Lily. Shy Lily has a video about. Okay, that's good. Nonetheless, leaked additional DMs about Shy Lily, which contained conversations between Nonetheless and Redacted discussing their clients. Shy Lily's video again. Shy Lily's encouraged Nonetheless to share the DMs with others, particularly Bao, who mentioned in them Shy Lily's video. Nonetheless agreed to show the others, also in Shy Lily's video. So then, like a month later, unfollowed her on Twitter and started her ideas, Cinder's ideas, like the flames, and now she basically rebranded more of a fire Serbia's what? Using the fire emoji. That's gay. I cannot zoom in on the screenshot, so I cannot read it properly. Like I can kind of make it out a little bit, but like if you can, like the words are kind of blurry for me to leave in there, so I'm gonna have to scroll past it. Unfortunately, do apologize. Yeah, so he was making a model for her, and redacted sends DM to Nola expressing that there are more nano babies. It becomes less special to be one. So basically, she's saying the more you make of VTuber models, the more people you make VTuber models for, the less it is special. Basically, downgrading the art. I don't agree with this sentiment because art is art, and a VTuber model for someone else does not downgrade what someone else has made was gotten from that same person. Only if you keep making models for that same person over and over again, then I would say, okay, maybe it's worth a little bit less over time because you made so many. But that's not because of the art, but that's just because of quantity thing, you know? And besides, it's not like you're going to sell a VTuber model, and if you do, then that's the issue. But other than that, it should not be an issue. Well, let's see if Guri wants a nano model or not, and hope Silver finds someone else. Bruh. That's obvious manipulation. I personally would just flip them off. So it's about working with Cinder. My friends told me it's a bit unfair for me to stop other models so I do more for Cinder, which I agree with them. I'm a free artist and I shouldn't do whatever and I should do whatever I want to do. I don't want to take sides or any drama or situations. I still will always have a way to have open slots for Cinder, but I won't be having her as my only customer. I agree, you're a free artist and you should do what you want. But and then once you get to the but, that's where things start getting bad. I was under the impression that taking on more Cinder's work is what you wanted to do. I don't think it's like we. I mean, what I said is still true, but about how we feel. But I wasn't saying you had to have only do Cinder's work from now on. That's with anything though, not just your work. If you have something special, and then everyone wants and gets that thing, it makes it less special. I'm sorry if you were under the impression we were trying to make you only do work for us. I will keep things for more business talk and less emotional, though. So he says, "Hey Cinder, hope you're doing okay. I talked with a friend, and I believe I talked with you already. Though it would be best if I check here personally. I wanted to know better your thoughts on Red tried to talk to me, and I think I misunderstood things. I'm doing good. What's up now? So it's about this. Though I thought on canceling some models because of it about them, I realized that it's not really fair to me. I understand, but I understand what he means. But at the end of the day, it's just business. Repeating the exact same thing. So I mean, I feel like there's a lawyer at the end on the end of both of these Discord accounts. I don't know why. And all this drama really starts happening. More manipulation. At the end of the day, this whole thing is about manipulation. And this sucks, okay? Like genuinely, whoever redacted is, I don't know why, but manipulating someone should never be something that you do, and that's what Cinder did. They manipulated an artist and trying to manipulate this new person that's now doing the work. If I can go back up, I want to find her Discord name. I apologize. Why won't you just show me Sack? Yeah. I just want to show this little clip of what Shy Lily says about Cinder.
Well, starting point, the dominoes fell when one thing leaked. One singular thing. Like 5 or so days ago. One thing leaked. A singular thing. And I go, it was about me being slandered, throwing all kinds of accusations around to Nano, making me seem problematic, weird, making me sound like a person someone wouldn't want to work with because who does those things? They were saying I dodged collabs with them. Collabs that had like 7 fucking other people in there. Collabs I was thrown into in a big ass group chat and simply said, sorry, can't do. Because I have something that day. One of them was a dentist thing. I didn't have it on that specific day, but I just didn't want to. The day after the dentist, I just simply didn't fucking want to. And the other one, yeah, I dodged. Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah. One of them I did. Because at that one, I already knew. And the other one, yes, I dodged. But you know what's weird? The one person that is the reason for me dodging is the one concerned as to why I'm dodging. What about the 6 other people who were just looking at me dodging and going, oh, okay, she's busy? It's kind of weird that the only person that has a reason to be weary was actually weary. What about the 6 other people that I also just left hanging where I said, sorry, I'm busy? They just took it and they were like, okay, we'll just replace you with someone else. Cool. It's called projection. Cause she fucking knew.
I just wanted to show that clip before I end off this recording. But yeah, that's the whole drama. Why is it always VTubers that are my saving grace on this channel? Like, whenever there's no gacha drama, because like it's obviously finals week, like finals month and school, so everyone's kind of like, there's not gonna be another drama in the gacha community. But right now, oh my goodness, what are the VTubers up to these days?